Hello, Amazing All-Stars. Today is Monday, November 22nd. Let's find out what's on our calendar. Wow, we need to turn Saturday's card. We had one whole cracker, and the bear came and ate the whole cracker. Let's find out what happened on yesterday's card. So now we have one whole cracker, but it's cut in halves with two equal parts. One out of the two parts on this side, one out of the two parts on this side. Now let's see what happens on today's card. The two dogs came, and each of them had one half of the cracker. Let's add that to our calendar grid. Here we go. We saw halves on the calendar. And what we saw was two dogs, each had one half of the cracker. All right, very good. Now let's move on to our next activity with our number corner. We need to add another day that we've been in school. All right, our numbers are growing. More than half of our days in school chart is completed. That's amazing. So we'll add another day. And now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57 days in school together. So we'll change our information so that it reflects 57. 57. I like writing the number words for you because I want you to see the numbers can be represented in many ways. So I have 50 plus 7. I have 56 plus 1. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56. Now I need to add another penny so that we have a total of 57 cents here. Great job, All-Stars. We're going to move on now and add another hour to our analog and digital clocks. Remember, we had been talking about if we go around the clock one whole time frame where we have 12 midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, which is shown right here, 8 a.m. A.m. means morning hours. 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. Then you reach 12 noon. That's the time you're having lunch. That's the time you're having lunch. The time after that we add is called PM hours, the afternoon and evening hours. So we'd have 12 noon, then we have 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Today we're going to add another hour to our afternoon calendar to make it 4 p.m. So I have to pull over the analog clock that says 4, and then I will pull over the digital clock that says 4. I will also take the time to change the hands on my analog clock to show that new time of 4 o'clock. The last thing that I am going to do is change the time that is seen here so it does really show the time that is on this analog clock. Now our clock has 4 o'clock with our hands, our long hand pointing to the 12, and our little hand pointing towards the 4. 4 o'clock in both spaces. All right, our stars, I'd like you to pull out your number corner book. It's the book that has the blocks on the top and a person made of shapes. I'd like you to pull that book out. Give you a few minutes to pull it out. Once you have it, I would like you to turn it to page 15. Page 15. If you need to pause the video while you go grab the book, you can do that. But hurry back, hurry back. Once you have your number corner book that has the blocks on the top and the person made of shapes, turn it to page 15, and we are going to work on this page together. With this, what I want you to focus on, you have different times that you can actually draw the long hand and the short hand on the clock. And we're going to practice that right now. We're going to practice that activity right now. So here is page 15. I would like you right now to show on this analog clock 4 o'clock. Now I'm going to show you, just in case you say, well, Mrs. Graham, I don't know how to do that. Your long hand should be pointing towards the 12. So I'm going to make a long line from the 12 and automatically bring it to the middle of our clock. And I'll make that a little bit bigger for you. So that's where our long hand is. And our short hand is pointing towards the number 4. So we're going to draw a line from the middle and point it towards the number 4 to show 4 o'clock. If you need to pause the video while you do this yourselves, please take the time to do that. What I would like you to do now, dears, is this. Once you've shown 4 o'clock, I would like you to show 6 o'clock on this clock, 6 o'clock. And again, we draw our long hand first. Our long hand is pointing from the 12 all the way to the middle of the clock. And then the number 6 is pointing from the middle down to the 6. Pause the video if you need to here to make sure you're doing it. Then here comes my challenge for you. I would like you on the clocks below to show these 2 times. Can you use your little hand and big hand with a pencil or a crayon to show 9 o'clock on this clock and 5 o'clock on this clock? I know you can do it, All Stars. I believe in you. Have fun.